Guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Bless. Ito na, sasakay na kami. Kami na susunod. Ayan na.
If you're on the road line, make sure you get on this tram because our next tram.
Dito ba tayo? Dito?
There's two there.
Oops. Ay, ito na kami.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the world-famous Universal Studio Tour. If you're like, where's that beautiful voice coming from? Surprise, it's me. Hi!
Hi!
I'm going to be your guide today. My name is Andrew. Let me turn that music down some more so you can actually hear me. I want to make sure everybody has slid all the way to the right-hand side so you can fill in every available seat. Also, make sure you have a pair of 3D glasses. If you're thinking to yourself, Andrew, what are 3D glasses? Well, you're going to need some. You card too. I see you. I'm going to watch you. Now, if you have anybody in your party whose feet can't touch the ground, move them towards the center of the tram. Otherwise, they might go flying out.
3D.
And then you have to pay the price
3D
of
ba to?
admission to
3D?
see them again, which can get expensive after a while. Watch your arms and legs as they start to close these doors. Don't want anyone to get injured. Also, if you can hear that. Now, we have a wonderful driver today. You are going to be our driver, right? Good. His name's Julian. Everybody say hi, Julian.
Hi, Julian.
He's going to be driving us a very fast and furious 8 miles an hour. I know. It's going to be fast. Now, we're just waiting for all the gates to close, and then we're going to get 2 thumbs up in line, because they're going to be in line for a while. Goodbye! Now, you got me. You're you too. You know him as the host of The Tonight Show, but today he's our co-host for the studio tour. It's Jimmy Fallon. Emergency, written by Dick Wolf in the 70s. Dick Wolf would later go on to write Law and Order and produce all those thousands of different versions of that show, as well as pre-produce Chicago Fire, Chicago Med, and Chicago PD. He's a very busy guy. But you see, when we first started making movies out here, our bread and butter was silent movies. Movies where you didn't hear the actors speaking to each other. Because sound didn't matter, we could film about 200 movies a year back then. But then talkies became popular, movies where you did hear the actors speaking. But that presented a lot of its own challenges because you don't want to get any extra noise on camera. So we built these giant sound stages on your left-hand side. These are big, huge, 98% soundproof warehouses, and that's soundstage 12 on the left, the single largest soundstage on our lot, where yes, we used to film The Voice in there. It's moved to a different part of our lot, but we built some incredible sets in there. Perkins and Janet Leigh, they built an oversized shower head and set a camera on top, and that's how they filmed that iconic shower scene in the movie. But most recently, this was used for season 1 of Bel-Air, the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air reboot starring Jabari Banks. It's a much more dramatic version of the 90s comedy. Very good. Check it out. It's on Peacock right now. Then you have 17 and 16 on the left. These were originally built for Superstore, starring America Ferrera. Then it's where they filmed the reboot seasons of Saved by the Bell. And most recently, it's where they filmed season 2 of Hacks, starring Gene Smart, which you can see season 1 of on HBO. But this area that we're driving through, what's up, is called the Universal Front Lot, because it is the front of our studio. I know, very descriptive name. But this is where a lot of our executive offices are going to be, as well as most of our sound stages, like Soundstage 21 on the left. You see, that soundstage has a giant pit underneath the floor in there, and Steven Spielberg tested out his great white shark in Jaws in that pit over there, and also filmed scenes from Jurassic Park in that soundstage. The scene where the kids get sneezed on by the dinosaur, and when Dr. Grant is trying to outrun that falling Jeep, all filmed inside of that soundstage. It's also where Ron Howard filmed NASA Mission Control Center for Apollo 13. He even used the asphalt around the area as the surface of the moon when they were doing the moonwalk scenes in there. Pretty cool. We can use we're a fully rentable facility. You can pretty much film anywhere on our lot.
Oh, Minion, Mateo.
sound stages on your right have been used to film all the interior scenes or the indoor scenes for all 4 seasons of The Good Place, starring Kristen Bell and Ted Danson, who would later come back to film season 2 of Mr. Mayor. And speaking of Ted, I see some people in my first card pointing it out. Look to your left, it's Ted from Seth MacFarlane's Ted and Ted 2, welcoming us to our production bungalows with a very dirty martini. Then you have these production bungalows on your left. Back in the golden age of Hollywood, the 30s to 50s, these were fully furnished trailers for stars like Doris Day, Rock Hudson, Lucille Ball after I Love Lucy. This is where they would get all of their scripts that they would then prepare for the scenes they would film for that day, and then walk across the street to our sound stages and start filming. We've had these buildings explode in Transformers when we made it look like downtown Los Angeles for the movie. It's also been used in The Mindy Project, The Amazing Spider-Man starring Andrew Garfield, Spider-Man 2 starring Tobey Maguire, Rutherford Falls in the TV show Rutherford Falls.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Skull Island.
Really expressive, they're full of emotion. His eyes are like a window into his personality and his heart. He's had an enormous number of encounters with his foes, the T-Rexes and the various dinosaurs on Skull Island, so he's been beaten up, scarred. Glasses on, everybody. We're back in Skull Island.
Oh man, the bird!
Okay, everyone stay perfectly still. Uh-oh. They moved. We're going over the edge. Hold on tight. Everybody give it up for King Kong 363! That'll wake her right up.
Galing. Ganda si King Kong at saka mga dinosaurs. Wow!
Now, did some of you get some dinosaur spit on you? Yeah, it's okay. That's good luck. I guarantee it will not happen again. Now, that epic battle that we were all just a part of was created by Peter Jackson and his team over at Wedded Digital. Our vehicles are the Flintstones, powered by your feet, not by an engine. Of course, gotta talk about Fast and Furious. They're actually getting ready to start production on Fast 10, if you can believe it. 10 Fast and Furious movies. Billion-dollar franchise. Then you, of course, have a series based around transforming vehicles, robots in disguise. This Bradley fighting vehicle up front here with that bent cannon looks like it's made of metal, right? It's made of plywood and other lightweight materials. That way it's easier to move around, place on camera wherever we want, and maybe blow it up if we need to, like they did on the movie. But we're gonna go to a place, we're taking a trip. We're going to an island off the coast of Costa Rica, and I'm very excited to take you here. My friend John Hammond has been waiting to welcome you.
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
In Jurassic World Dominion, coming out in June of this year. Be on the lookout though, we did have some dinosaurs placed around the area. I'm not really sure what happened to them though. I really wish that big Spinosaurus had like a water cannon in it, so we could get everybody wet as it passes by. Everybody wet as it passes by. Now, the mobile lab was used in this scene right here, which combines a lot of different techniques. One, the mobile lab is also lightweight, and it's dangled from a parking structure here on our property using a crane. Not a cliff. And off the island of Costa Rica, they utilize CGI and a blue screen, very similar to a green screen, to make it digitally look like the cliff face. Some dinosaur robots, some T-Rex robots, banging them around. Then you combine it with CGI right there to make it look like it's falling over the edge. Film that scene in reverse. Add some CGI cracks in the glass. And switch Julianne Moore out with a stunt double. That thunder that you're hearing is just a thunder sound being played on a speaker all around us. Any lightning you can see, just like camera flashes of light. And of course, if there's thunder and lightning, there's gonna be rain. There it is. Our rain is made using a sprinkler that shoots water up into the air so it falls down naturally using gravity. And it's only in specific areas. It's only on the left-hand side, not on your right-hand side. Now, our rain is about 3 times thicker than normal rainwater so that it shows up on camera and doesn't just blur the image. Cool, right? Okay, let me turn this off. Or the normal rainwater so that it shows up on camera and doesn't just blur the image. Cool, right? Okay, let me turn this off. Let me turn this off. Okay, looks like the button's stuck. So, don't panic. Sometimes this happens and water collects on the top and well, you find out. That is one of the longest running water features here at Universal Studios. A version of that was used in our opening day ceremonies back in 1915. Giant tanks at the top of the hill release the water to come crashing towards us. It goes under the bridge into a system that takes it back to the top. We've got some VIPs out here. They think they're so fancy. They think they're so
Ang dami, ilang galong
Hey VIPs!
Ilang galong.
In another part of Old Mexico, which has been the town of Paria in Westworld. Hi!